straight up, my guy, he ain't do shit. The system's corrupt. He does not deserve to be in prison.
Get balls.
What happened?
I just realized I've got a cold coming on.
How do you know?
Throat tickle. Gonna grab some airborne. Yes, I know it does nothing.
Think about the reasons, cause I'm more than plenty. All aboard the train, Trump 2020. Donald Trump 20. Donald Trump 2020. 2020.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. Everything for my home, you got it for me.
I've never seen selection quite like this. Size in my mind.
How about new?
You ain't the same on the game. Hey, Donald Trump is your president, and if you like it or not, keep the energy you had with Barack. Cause you know this Trump train don't stop. Tell Beto to please come try to take my...
Black Lives Matter.
Oh, really? Okay, so then you support the Second Amendment, right? Because black people usually live in neighborhoods that have high rates of violent crime, and you think they should be able to... Correct? Well... And you're also against abortion, right? Since over 18,000 black women die from abortion every year. And you're all large groups of people who are mostly black American citizens to stop protesting in the streets, right? Since, you know, we're in the middle of a global pandemic and you wouldn't want to encourage them to spread around, right?
It's Wheelback motherfucking Wednesday.
Yeah, but he gon' get that shit shots, make him get back. All that brief fat, my nigga say that.
You ready?
I like how people will put this sign up in their yard or like a bumper sticker that says the same thing on their car and then vote for Joe Biden. That's pretty ironic.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe we're dealing with it in 2020. Check this out. That is an eagle with his wings spread. There's another one right there. Looks an awful lot like this, doesn't it? Here's what I want you to do. Round up as many of these little symbols of hate as you can, put them in an envelope, and send them to my P.O. box. I'll be sure to burn them.
Don't you open up that window, open up that, open.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy, yo chick, she so thirsty.
Around the world, like you guys don't realize that like my body anatomy is being taken from me. If I don't want a fucking child in me, I should not have to have that fucking child in me. And this should not be up for debate. This shouldn't be something.
He's mine!
You wanna get to him, you gotta go through me.
And me.
Me too.
Very well.
You're saying that I can't have a hairstyle because of your culture? Why?
Because it's my culture. Do you know what rocks me?
Do you know it was in Egyptian culture? Are you Egyptian? Nah, bro, I'm not.
Are you Egyptian?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, where's Egypt? Tell me.
You know what, girl?
Where's Egypt?
Dude, go. You have no right to tell me what I can wear. Huh?
Where's Egypt?
Yo, girl, stop touching me right now.
Yo, girl, stop touching me right now. Come back.
Get off of me.
Come back. Come back. Come back. You put your hands on me, go where?
But you make such shit because of what the hair I have? That's no reason, yo. I don't need your disrespect. I don't need your disrespect.
Why are you filming this?
Just for everyone's safety.
Real quick break. Welcome to the Trump chain. He'll get over it. We'll all get over it. It's the worst sandwich ever.
I hate that it had to be this way, but y'all made me do it. You made me like Trump, and I'm gonna tell you why you made me like him. When y'all first came out and said he was racist, I took y'all word for it because I don't watch politics. Okay? But everybody that told me he was racist and everybody that talked bad about him in the beginning, 2-3 years later, y'all was still talking bad about him. And I said to myself, hold up. This man can't be doing everything wrong. So I went and did my own investigations. And boy, what I found was a new way of life. You made me do it. You made me do my own homework. And I dove deep. Let me give you a word of advice. If you want to convince the world not to like somebody, you can't talk about everything wrong that person does because it looked like you're a hater when you do that. Trump 2020.
Around the world. Like, you guys don't realize that, like, my body anatomy is being taken from me. If I don't want a fucking child in me, I should not have to have.
Nobody thinks what you think.
Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know.
My pussy.
There's something that a lot of people on this app just clearly fail to understand. When you are insulting someone's religion or their god, you are insulting their identity. And how ironic that these insults often come from the side that is so deeply offended when other people insult their identity. And I'm not even talking about people that say that God isn't real or that a certain religion is false. I'm talking about people that are openly mocking religion and God. Personally, I could care less about that song. That person is going to answer for that one day. But you cannot claim to be tolerant and accepting of people's identities and then go and openly mock an entire group of people's identity.
Who got the economy stacking cash? Me! Who confronted China on the tariff tax? Me! Who's the least racist and brought jobs back for blacks? Me! Who had Kanye rocking a MAGA hat? Me!
Have I ever heard of a Kanye who? No. I won the popular vote. Did you? No. In 44 states, did you do that too? No. One more thing to ask. Is that your statue? No.
I came to clean up Washington, get a mop and broom. You made money selling arms. I made an economic boom. Jobs are through the roof. Screw try to get us out of debt. I got an office that made it rain. There's your trickle-down effect.
Like your P-tape. Settle down, Comey. I got this. I put America first, made the forefront the Union, made us a superpower without the shortcuts you're using. Daddy War Trump, presidency born from collusion. I ended the Cold War, you just warmed up to Putin.
Fake news! I didn't need help with my campaign, did it?
What kind of a man who still has his balls is walking around saying that he's a male feminist? I'm a male feminist. I totally see the way you see the fucking world. It's impossible as a man who was raised right. To be a feminist. You can't do it. You're a man. Look, you can agree with it, you can empathize, sympathy, you can do all of that shit, but you can't be it any more than I can stand here and just be like, I'm a Black Panther. Fight the power. And then I walk out the door, a blue-eyed white dude, and I get to live that fucking life, right? I don't know, ladies. I don't buy it. Maybe you do, I don't. Anytime I hear a guy say I'm a male feminist, I always just think that is the most pathetic, limp dick way ever to try and get some pussy, right? Like, that's literally...
Just imagine what's on the menu tonight?
Hamburgers. No fried chicken, though.
I love you, bro. Love you too, man. Hey, what's on the menu tonight?
Hamburgers. No fried chicken, though.
It's because I'm black. You think I like fried chicken? Let me tell you something. It's because I'm black.
Bro, it's just a joke.
I don't care if it was just a joke. And the fence is now broken.
The ultimate Joe Biden fact check. Just watch and enjoy.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
After 47 years of dishonesty in politics, I think it's time we rename Sleepy Joe to Sleazy Joe. If there was ever a clip of Joe to be shared, this is it. Spread the word. Welcome to Null Society.
Make it swipe like Tinder.
In this club, but we're also the poorest, with a whopping 18% poverty rate.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say something wrong. My good sir, poverty statistics are calculated based on the median income of a country.
Yes, indeed. If you earn 60% of the median income of your nation or less, you're counted as being at or below the poverty line, meaning what's considered poor in one country may be considered middle class in another.
Indeed, if the median income in a country was $1 million, then anyone who made $600,000 or less would be considered poor.
Trigger warning. I exist. I love Trump. Hey, I'ma vote Trump 2020, Trump 2020, I'ma vote Trump 20.
I always wear a mask in my car. And now anytime I'm in my car, I also wear a condom because I don't want to get STDs either. And it works on the same medical premise. It's a pretty rare trait. We're like the Navy SEALs of the roadways. We're pretty elite. I might have COVID, and if I do, I don't want to catch it from myself. When people see me drive by in my mask, I know what they're thinking. Thank you for your service to our country. And you know what, people? You're welcome.
Hi, my name's Kelsey Fairley and I'm a member of Antifa. As a radical libtard, I would die before kissing the NRA's ass and buying a gun, so I've been using my quarantine time practicing my bow skills. Oh, take that, fascism! Ho-ho! I live with my parents and I've watched V for Vendetta 6 times in the last week alone, so I've been throwing a lot of knives. Most radical libs are not born as naturally coordinated as I am, so it's very important that you practice the fundamentals of hand-eye coordination so that you're ready to throw back any tear gas canister that might come your way. And to any cops out there who may be watching, I think it's only fair to warn you, I'm not just scrappy, I'm speedy. Slow pitch softball team called me the Blur because they couldn't even see me, I was running so fast. Get a load of this.
It is what it is.
It is not what it is.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator.
So I'm actually kind of glad that Joe Biden is the nominee for the Democratic Party. Because the Democrats always say, oh, the party switched sides in the 60s. Okay, let's pretend that happened. What Joe Biden is showing us is even if that did happen, they've obviously switched back.
And boarded your plane right now. I'm trying to get through to you. You got me going insane right now.
The video you're about to see is exactly why we need to re-elect Trump in 2020, because the left has now gone so far radical. Listen to the crowd's reaction when she says that she wants to abolish the United States as we know it.
Hi everyone. As many of you know, my name is Lilith Sinclair. I'm an Afro-Indigenous, non-binary local organizer here in Portland, organizing for the abolition of not just the militarized police state, but also the United States as we know it.
Listen, people, if Joe Biden gets elected in November, what do you think is going to stop people who think like this from taking power and making decisions? And some people will say, oh, well, this is just a fringe group who thinks like this. No, it's not. Ilhan Omar and many other Democrats in Congress have said things similar to this. So don't think for a minute that they don't mean it when they say that they want to abolish the United States as we know it. So if you want to get constant truth every single day, hit the plus sign so we can expose the left together and re-elect Trump in 2020.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidest people.
Trigger warning. I exist. I love Trump. Hey, I'ma vote Trump 2020.
If you go to a riot and you get arrested, pee in the cop car.
And if you're having trouble shaving your eyebrows and picking a gender, ask your mom.
Okay, now I know y'all don't like Trump that much, but can we please take a minute to appreciate how much of a genius this man is? So y'all know TikTok's not getting banned, but he never was gonna ban it in the first place. Now, most of TikTok's revenue comes from the US, even though it's a Chinese-based company. What that means is that if TikTok was banned in the United States, TikTok would lose a lot of money. So by saying TikTok will get banned in the United States, it allowed the United States to buy TikTok. So basically now TikTok is a US-owned company. So Donald Trump's just a legend and he completely finessed China. Hopefully some of you liberals can actually appreciate Trump now.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand.
All I care about is face, titties, booty, and your toes. Ugly guy came in, did game malicious. If I come